Hello, Capricorn. I am Lady A with Lion Queen Tarot, and I am about to do your monthly reading for the month of August 2019. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can Cash App Lion Queen Tarot. If you would like a personal one-on-one reading, you can email lionqueentarot@gmail.com. Also, this is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please check your Sun, Moon, and Rising and your Venus sign if this message does not resonate with you. Okay? Okay, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. August 2019 monthlies. And let's see which deck we're going to do your main reading with. Let's go with the Gilded Tarot. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, August 2019. Okay, let's get into it. Capricorn, August 2019. I do shuffle on camera, and sometimes I start the reading before all of the cards come out. So it's up to you if you want to fast forward through the shuffling. Completely up to you, but you may miss something, okay? So Capricorn, I'm seeing a few cards as I'm shuffling. This deck is all over the place. What's going on with Capricorn? I feel like a scattered feeling all over the place. Can't make a decision about something. Okay, we back into it. Maybe you've been having that feeling throughout July, coming into August. Capricorn, August 2019. What messages do you have? Okay. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, August 2019. What messages do we have? Capricorn. I hope you guys had a great summer. Summer isn't over yet. Ooh. The High Priestess just flipped out. Major Arcana. Crossed by the Ace of Wands. Highly intuitive right now. I don't know. I want some more cards. I don't even want to start yet. Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, August 2019. Look at you falling all. Oh, come on then. Boy. So, you definitely got some new stuff on the horizons, but you're going to get it. You're going to either say it with no holding back. Some messages coming through without holding back at all. They coming to you, or you giving them to someone else. Again, let me, I want to get all of these cards out for Cap. A lot of major arcana cards coming out, Cap. This is a good reading though so far. I don't too many cards, y'all. I like this. We get a little bit more straight to the point. Telling it like it is. A lot of abundance, a lot of clarity coming out, some celebration. You have a lot of air energy coming out of this reading. Okay, 3 of Pentacles is your overall energy for this reading. You started a project, hard work at play. You have the Ace of Pentacles here too in your immediate past. So there is something that you started on that you're still working on, and it's beautiful. I want to say, with the High Priestess coming out in your current situation, you are getting the insight and the clarity that you've been looking for. Let me do something real quick. You've been getting the messages that you've been waiting for. High Priestess, pay attention to your intuition and recognize that there are different ways of knowing. While the stars and planets of the night sky can be charted and understood rationally, the same sky inspires us in ways foreign to our sense of reason. So, I think you started something and you didn't have all of the messages that you were looking for. But it looks like to me, all of the messages that you're receiving now, please pay attention to all the signs, whether they're good or bad, because they're there for a reason. So for real, all of this is really about trusting your intuition. And crossed by the Ace of Wands, there is a new passionate, it could be a work-related issue, not an issue, but a work-related situation or a love situation with this Ace of Wands. Something passionate, something that you just can't resist. Could be a fire sign, or if you have fire in your chart. Now, what has you open like this? Because you are getting everything, like the universe is throwing these messages to you. This is why you're so intuitive. You're getting these messages. They're coming. And you might not know what to do with them, but you're really going to have to take some time to meditate to see what it is that Spirit is trying to say. Because in the situation that's causing this current situation is the Knight of Swords. So there could have been a air sign in your life, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. There could be a air sign in your life, past or still present, that was making shit hard for no reason. Could be an ex-partner, whether business or relationship, like romantic relationship. But they were in the way. And you didn't see this at first. You didn't see this at first. This air sign is very clever. This air sign is very clever, but nights move real fast. They didn't have everything. They're not as smart as you. Let's say that. They're not as smart as you, Capricorn. You're no longer letting this air sign dictate this project or this new relationship. Ace of Pentacles in your past. This is definitely a project that you started. And I think that you didn't realize how much you were going to like this project. Now you're kind of like all in. Project or relationship. This is a general reading, so I can't really decipher which one this is pertaining to, because I'm getting a mixed feeling of all. Could go either way. It just depends on what area of your life this applies to. Could be a project or a relationship. As your crowning thoughts, how you feel about the situation is the Queen of Swords, right? Here's the air energy again. Now, this is why I say that this air energy is not as smart as you. You're standing, I think you got hip to this person and you start feeling everything out, and you're now listening to your intuition, and you're letting your intuition and the signs that you feel guide you, because you're a step ahead of this knight. You're acting as the queen. They have the knight energy, okay? Queen is way more experienced, way more patient. She gonna say it's a knight and a queen. I don't even need to explain that. You feel me? So, yes. This knight, whatever this knight was trying to do, doesn't have a chance with you. They can't fuck with you right now. You're in the High Priestess element and the Queen of Swords element. There's nothing that they can do. They tried. Okay? And then in your future, you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is abundance, financially stability, and doing it on your own, and you're taking pride in doing this without this air sign. Maybe you were in a partnership, again, romantically or business wise, and you made the decision to walk away because they was on some bullshit, and it was the best decision for you because you end up with this Nine of Pentacles in your future. And again, your overall energy is the Three of Pentacles. That means you've been working. You haven't stopped working with this project or this relationship. And then being that the Ace of Wands is crossing the High Priestess, it's something else that's being birthed from this decision that you've made to walk away from, or not necessarily walk away, but no longer let this immature air sign influence your business or your relationships. So this is beautiful. I love this. In your fears, Judgment. Why are you fearing Judgment? Maybe there's you might have played a part in being a little bit petty, because the Queen of Swords is mature and she gonna say what she need to say, but everybody can't take the Queen of Swords mouth. So maybe you said something to this person And you're kind of like guessing how you handled it. It worked. But let me see. You have a lot of major arcana cards. You are being called to do something that will change your life, usually for the better. Listen to the call and face it with courage and action. It promises a more fulfilling life. So are you scared? I mean, you're moving forward, but are you scared to move forward? Are you scared to move forward with this new passion? Switching up things you've been doing, probably having the same routine and been doing the same thing for years, but now you have something new in your life that's making you think about switching some stuff up. Again, a new venture or a new relationship, business venture or romantic relationship. You're fearful about it, but you feel good about it. You're scared and feel good about it at the same time. Your intuition is telling you that this is the way to go. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of celebration with this change. I mean, who doesn't want to celebrate when you have the Nine of Pentacles in your future? Like, come on. Look how you sitting and living, and this could be male or female. Please don't get discouraged by the sexes, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. So you're like this. You've gotten rid of this, and it's not necessarily an air sign, but they have a lot of air in their chart. Being that this is a general reading, I can't say for sure. But 9 times out of 10, Libra, Aries, or Aquarius. Sorry, Aries. That's a fire sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You've made the right move. You're going to make the right decision. And I'm telling you, look what's in. I can't make this up, Capricorn. Look. 10 of Pentacles. You got the 9 and the 10, the ace. This is your element. This is financial abundance to the max. You moving away from this toxic partnership or this that Knight of Swords, man. You moving out of that, that was affecting your growth. And this definitely it's looking more like business to me. This is definitely was affecting your growth. You decided to trump. I mean, you almost kind of like played their game, but you were smarter, okay? And you're moving away from that energy and that person, and you moving away from that energy and that person is going to give you that financial freedom and abundance that you've been waiting for. But it's not over. It's not over. This person is not gonna go away easily. I mean, you're still in control. Because see, now I feel like they're gonna get petty. Whoever this person is that you're moving away from, they're gonna become more petty. Because you have the Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords as the outcome. Pages are all about messages. But being that we're back in that air element, that energy is it's still stagnant, if that makes sense. You are ready to face a new challenge. The theory and logics are clear to you, and you have all the tools you need. You know exactly what to do and how to do it. Now you are ready to gain experience. So with the Page of Swords, it's time. But just be aware that with you moving out and moving into this beautiful new cycle, this motherfucker ain't gonna let you live all the way. I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna be a hindrance, but they gonna have a little temper tantrum, or a little it's gonna be some shade involved. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing that you can't handle. I mean, who's pettier than a Capricorn? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, y'all know how to handle all of these energies. That's why I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, like this, whoever this air sign is, or who that has the qualities of this air energy, you turn right, you can play the game with them. They're not stopping anything. I think at one point you didn't know how to move or handle this person, but you're moving out of that. You've learned how to play their game, and it's either they're gonna still be around but not as dominant, because I mean, this is going from a knight to a page, like, so it just depends. I'm anxious to see how this is gonna play out, but at the end of the day, you on top. Okay, you are on top. Ain't nobody. They can try, but they not powerful enough to deter you from this abundance and these blessings. So congrats, Cap. Looking like a great August. Nothing to worry about, for real. Like I said, this might be somebody that you already know, that you've dealt with for a pretty long time. It could be a ex-lover, a ex-partner, somebody that you've known. This is nobody new. So again, you know how to handle them now. You know how to play their game. You're still moving forward. You're still gonna reach your goals. They're taking a lot of time to try to throw you off your game or sway you in a different direction. And I don't even know if this is intentionally or not. If they're trying to do this intentionally, or this is just their personality, they're not realizing it. But you are peeping game. And you got it under control. So, wisdom of the oracle, the fates is what popped out. Let's read to see what messages we have from the wisdom of the oracle. Fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collection, by nature, and by your past experience may be fated. Preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occur, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Okay, so I feel like with that message, this is supposed to happen. Like the wisdom of the oracle said, some things are just preordained. You were meant to go through these challenges to make you a better person, to help you reach your goals. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. I love this oracle deck too. Capricorn, August 2019. Capricorn, August 2019. Ooh, that was a jumper. You ain't fall out though. Let me know it's real. Capricorn, August 2019. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Okay, let's read and see what this has to say. Definitely. One thing I do know about Capricorn, sometimes y'all entertain the nonsense a little bit too much. Sometimes, and it might be because you know you're in control. So you take that time to entertain the things that are not really good for you. So come on, broken arrow. Let's read what broken arrow has to say. If I can find it. Okay, page 120. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. Extended message. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and taking you lovingly forward. Man, Capricorn, that is your reading for August. If you would like a more in-depth one-on-one personal reading with me, please email lionqueentarot@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can Cash App Lion Queen Tarot. Thank you, and I'll see y'all in September.